Orange jumpsuit again is our word for the day, because today we are jumping head first into the sewage pit of online content. And today's main attraction is a man who makes Johnny Somali and Jack Doherty combined look like respectful tourists and church ushers in comparison. And he, for me, almost went away with just a slap on the wrist. But the lords of the punishments blessed us with a speckle of hope and gave this trash prankster 1 year in jail. It hurts on just how low that was. I mean, everyone is happy about it because at least he's getting jail time, but I just can't shake the feeling that it's kinda low. But I think I should stick with being happy about it. Now this video is sort of a closure video, hopefully the last video that's going to talk about this goober, unless, you know, he plans to wreak havoc again a year later. So a quick refresher, so the recurring protagonist here is Charles Smith, but on the internet he went by Wolfie Kahletti, a name that sounds like a quirky nickname but belongs to someone who treats public safety like toilet paper, because he wipes his ass with public safety. And again, to recap, he went viral for what he called dreams, but you know, don't let that cute name fool you. These dreams were more like fever dreams involving bug spray, fryer explosions, and felony level delusion. Now it started with minor annoyances, pranks involving eggs, bacon, and public disturbances. Then it escalated into harassing retail workers to literally throwing sandwiches, pigeons, and spraying chemicals to grocery food. And again, for recap, counting down his reign of chaos, and at number 3, he ruins an elderly man's laundry by throwing a tray of eggs and bacon all over his wash cycle, just straight up sabotaging it. And number 2 is him dumping entire Subway sandwiches and watermelons into fast food fryers.
Oh no, go ahead. Hey, I'll make sure I got the top.
You guys have a bathroom?
Bathroom 7287.
Trying to be shady, yeah. Riding through your straight, look at me. I'ma ride those stone face.
And that alone is dangerous, splashing oil, wasted food, health risks, but that's not even the worst of it. Because then he dumped ice into an active fryer.
Tacos at the egg roll. Hey!
Now for context, when you add ice into hot oil, you create a boiling over chemical reaction. The oil bubbles violently, splashes around, and can cause third-degree burns, or in worst case scenario, it can start an actual fire. And again, that's not a prank, that's a recipe for sending a fry cook to the ER. And no one in the video looks safe, and not even him. Dude is basically daring OSHA to spawn in real time. Then came the bug spray incident. He went to Walmart, sprayed bug poison all over the fruits, vegetables, and rotisserie chickens, racking up nearly $1,000 in damages. And that stunt alone led to charges of poisoning, theft, and property destruction. And then he claimed that he cleaned up some of the poisoned foods. And let's be real, pushing contaminated food to the back of the store isn't cleaning up. It's just a stupid way of hiding evidence. And to make it even more sickening, he threw a dead pigeon at a fast food worker.
Fried pigeon? Wolfie, remember that.
I mean, just why? Is he offering them for peace? Is he offering that pigeon for the fast food overlords? What is he doing? And yeah, that's his whole shtick. Just walk into retail spaces, filming shock value content as dreams, all the while putting customers and workers and himself in harm's way. And some people are crazy enough to actually like what he's doing, and there's also, of course, a lot of people calling him out left and right because his content is ass. Oh, not just ass, turbo ass crimes. He's doing crime content. It's like true crime content, but he's the one doing the crimes. But despite all of that, he did not stop. Even after complaints, he just kept going. And then eventually the justice system said enough, and Charles Smith was arrested and hit with multiple charges, including public nuisance and chemical endangerment.
I'd just like to formally apologize for my actions from last year and that I've become a better person.
Ah yes, the statement as old as the dinosaurs, because I am 80%, nay, 90% sure that once that 1 year sentence is over, he will immediately go back into posting shit he called dreams, but with a little watered down and not as unhinged as the prank video he got into hot waters with. And then he admitted that social media has taken over his brain and the attention is really addicting. Yeah. And again, according to court documents, these stunts that he pulled, crimes, is earning him up to $10,000 a month. And he is just getting crazy amounts of likes, followers, and apparently felony charges.
Social media has definitely took over my brain and made me do things that is abnormal.
And his attorney even said that he wants to turn over a new leaf, just to get off this social media thing.
What he did was not funny, and that's not how he should behave. He wants to turn a new leaf. He wants to get off this social media thing.
Yeah, a very nice try from Ace Attorney there. I mean, it worked. He only got a year instead of the maximum of 5.
This crime was absolutely outrageous and exceedingly dangerous.
So the final ruling is our menace boy Charles was sentenced into 1 year in prison, 3 years supervised probation, banned from Walmart and Bossa Donuts. Now I don't know what he did to be banned at a donut shop. I don't know, maybe he probably sat on some donuts then tried to sell them to customers saying that they've been sat on by Ana de Armas or something, I don't know. And he was also hit with computer usage restrictions and mandatory mental health screening. Now I don't mean to be cynical, but I do feel like this sets a very low bar for these hooligans. Like, it's like saying, well, go ahead, just, you can spray bug poison in, Walmart chicken aisle and some fresh vegetable produce, and the worst you can get is just a year in prison. Yeah, and probably a viral mugshot. But it doesn't change the fact that I am still grateful that he is somehow facing repercussions, even though it's a little low in my opinion, because the maximum is around 5 years, and a year in jail is, I think, not enough to be a deterrent for these prank creators. Sorry. More like crime creators. So Wolfie Kahletti will serve 1 year, but the damage he caused, the trust he broke, the fear that he spread into every cashier, into every fry cook, and to every Walmart enthusiast out there, that lingers way longer. Just channeling my inner Lex Luthor there. Like, my hatred for this man is a calling that has been given to me to talk shit about him. 1A! 1A! So yeah, I just hope that what happened to Wolfie here will serve as a lesson and a deterrent, perhaps, to every nuisance pranksters out there to finally, once and for all, stop posting unsavory content like what Wolfie did. So yeah, that's it. Bye.